welcome you all to my little soiree tonight. So I'm doing a Spooky Tunes and Murder Ballads show tonight because, well, I can. I have enough repertoire. Actually, I had to cut it down to like an hour. And there was like 2 hours and 45 minutes or so. And I'm like, oh my goodness, that's too much. I don't want to do that. But I could if I had to. So I'm going to start off first with one called, hi, come on in, hi Maria. Yay. And also, I wanted, before we get started, there are yummy doos in the back. There's some cider and donuts from the Friends of the Library. And I thank the Jordan Library for having me here tonight and get us into the mood, the season of the witch, as it were. And I have some books and CDs, also some magic wands that I've been making. And each one is different, so you can go back there and look at those if you want to at some point in time. So with much less ado, yeah, I think I'll get started. So the first one I'm going to start off with is called Savage Daughter. I don't know if you folks have heard this. It's kind of like a Viking song, actually. And anyway, it's got a part that goes like this for you. And can you hear me okay? Should be up anymore? Are you good with that? All right. Come on in. So this first song is called Savage Daughter. And it's got a chorus that says, I am my mother's savage daughter, the one who runs barefoot, cursing sharp stones. I am my mother's savage daughter. I will not cut my hair. I will not lower my voice. There's also more chairs back there off to the side. I didn't think there's going to be enough out, so help yourself.
There's some in front, too.
Yeah. And there's some in the front? Mm-hmm. So it goes like this. I am my mother's savage daughter, the one who runs barefoot, cursing sharp stones. I am my mother's savage daughter. I will not cut my hair. I will not lower my voice. That's parts for you. Can we try it again? I am my mother's savage daughter, the one who runs barefoot, cursing sharp stones. I am my mother's savage daughter. I will not cut my hair. I will not lower my voice. My mother's child is a savage. She looks for her omens in the colors of stones, in the faces of cats, in the fall of feathers, in the flames of the fire, and the curve of old bones. I am my mother's savage daughter, the one who runs barefoot, cursing sharp stones. I am my mother's savage daughter. I will not cut my hair. I will not lower my voice. My mother's child dances in darkness. She sings heathen songs by the light of the moon. She watches the stars and she renames the planets, and she dreams she can reach them with a song and a broom. I am my mother's savage daughter, the one who runs barefoot, cursing sharp stones. I am my mother's savage daughter. I will not cut my hair. I will not lower my voice. My mother's child curses too loud and too often. My mother's child laughs too hard and too long. She howls at the moon and she sleeps in ditches, and she clumsily raises her voice in this song. I am my mother's savage daughter, the one who runs barefoot, cursing sharp stones. I am my mother's savage daughter. I will not cut my hair. I will not lower my voice. We are all brought forth in darkness and water, brought into this Can you hear that okay? All right, so I have a song. I see some little kids came in, so happy Halloween. And you know, not to be afraid, this is a silly time of year, so I've got a song for the kids too. Ghosts and goblins, witches too, all our trick-or-treating, can't scare you, Wanna try it? Ghosts and goblins, witches too, all our trick-or-treating, can't scare you, We can sing this one to our kids and our grandkids one more time. I want you to teach it to you so you can, on the way home. Ghosts and goblins, witches too, all our trick-or-treating, can't scare you, It's really good, very nice. Can you hear this out here okay? Is it need to get... All right, so it's time for a little love potion. Time to make a spell, perhaps. I took my troubles down to Madame Rue. You know that gypsy with a gold cap tooth. She's got a pad down at 3rd and 4th and Vine, selling little bottles of love potion number 9. Told her that I was a funk with tricks. In this way since 1956. She looked at my palm and she made a magic sign. She said, what you need is love potion number 9. She bent down and turned around and gave me a wink. She said, I'm gonna make it right up here in the sink. It smelled like turpentine and it looked like India ink. I held my nose and closed my eyes. I took a drink. I didn't know if it was day or night. Started kissing everything inside. But when I kissed the cop down at 3rd and 4th and Vine, she broke my little bottle of love potion number 9. By the way, you guys need to sing along. Here we go. I took my troubles down to Madame Rue. You know that gypsy with a gold cap tooth. She's got a pad down at 3rd and 4th and Vine, selling little bottles of love potion number 9. Told her that I was a flop with chicks. I've been this way since 1956. She looked at my palm and she made a magic sign. She said, what you need is love potion number 9. She bent down and turned around and gave me a wink. She said, I'm gonna make it right up here in the sink. It smelled like turpentine and it looked like India ink. I held my nose and closed my eyes. I took a drink. I didn't know if it was day or night. Started kissing everything inside. But when I kissed the cop down at 3rd and 4th and Vine, it broke my little bottle of love potion number 9. Love potion number 9. Love potion number 9. Love potion number 9. Well, the next one I have is a song about a magical beast. It's a centaur, and you know that is like half man and half horse. So how do you catch one of these? Well, you need a good horse, you need a good hound, you need a good hawk, you need to know where they live, of course, and you need some goldenrod and, oh, a good heart, I believe. And a guitar in tune is good. Pale was the wounded knight who bore the Roman shield, and loud and cruel were the raven's cries that feasted on the field, saying backwater cold and clear shall never clean your wound. There's none but the witch of the Westmoreland to make the hailing sound. So turn, turn your stallion's head till his red mane flies in the wind, and the riding raw the moon goes by, and the the bright star falls behind. And clear was the paling moon when his shadow passed him by. Below the hills were the brightest stars when he heard the owlet cry, saying, why do you ride this way, and wherefore came you here? I seek the witch of the Westmoreland, who dwells by the winding mere, and it's weary by the All's water, near the misty Breakford way, till through the cleft of the Kirkstone Pass the winding water lay. He said, lie down, my brindled hound, and rest ye, my good grey hawk, and ye, my steed, make a raise thy bill, for I must dismount and walk. But come when you hear my horn, and answer swift the call, for I fear by the sun shall rise this morn, you shall serve me best of all. And it's down to the water's brim he's bore the rowan shield, and the golden rod he has cast in to see what the lake might yield. And wet rose she from the lake, and fast and fleet went she, one half the form of a maiden fair, with a jet black mare's body. And loud, long and shrill he blew, till his steed was by his side. High overhead the grey hawk flew, and swiftly he did ride, saying, course well, my brindled hound, and fetch me the jet black mare. Stoop and strike, my good grey hawk, and bring me the maiden fair. She said, pray sheathe thy silvery sword, lay down the rowan shield, for I see by the briny blood that flows you've been wounded in the field. And she stood in a gown of a velvet blue, bound round with a silver chain, and she's kissed his fair lips once and twice and 3 times round again. And she's bound his wounds with a golden rod, full fast in her arms he lay, and he has risen hale and strong with the sun high in the day. She said, ride with your brindled hound at heel, and your good grey hawk in hand. There's none can harm the knight that's lain with the witch of the Westmoreland. The guitar is changing because these cauldrons up here are so hot. And I wanted to say welcome to everyone who came in. And yes, there's more chairs back there. We put out some and hoped that we needed to put out some more. That's great. And so guitars are a wonderful thing, but they're kind of like with curly hair. And when it gets muggy and hot, oh, that's much better. We tune because we care. That's right. It came from the factory tuned. Yeah. So anyway, this next one is a fun one. Witchy woman. Oh, I need a hat. Oh, look, I just happen to have some. Here we go. Let's try on. Because, it's said that Merlyn wears a lot of hats, so I think I will. And you can hear the guitar okay? Because I can't hear it up here at all. In the night, she's a restless spirit on an endless flight. Ooh, witchy woman, see how high she flies. Ooh, witchy woman, she got the moon in her eyes. eyes with a silver spoon. Ooh, witchy woman, see how high she flies. Ooh, witchy woman, she got the moon in her eyes. She's been sleeping in the devil's bed, and there's some rumors going round. Someone's underground. She can lock you in the night until your skin turns red. Ooh, witchy woman, see how high she flies. Ooh, witchy woman, she got the moon in her eyes. Double check because I'm still not happy with this. Make a liar out of me. Also, I need cat ears now. What could I? Guess what? I have them. I do. I went to Joann's the other day. Yeah. Isn't that cute? Yes. Yeah. It's fun to dress up, and I'm so glad that a lot of you dressed up tonight. And you look so cute. You look so awesome. Very nice. Okay, so you can help me with this. So this is not only the season of the witch, but it's the season of cats and black cats and all kinds of cats too. Who loves kitties? Yes. And I hear somebody's getting a new kitty soon. Yes, in the back, they're going to get adopting a new meow pretty soon. All right, so this one you can help me with. Like an old stray cat sitting on a fence. I ain't got enough for to pay the rent. Ooh, well I'm flat broke, but I don't care. I struck right by with my tail in the air. Stray cat strut, I'm a lady's cat. I'm a feeling as an overhang minute's hand. Shoe grown heavy from a mean old man. I get my dinner from a garbage can. Swing down the alley looking for a fight. Oh, into the moonlight on a hot summer night, singing the blues while the lady cats cry. Wild stray cat, you're a real gone guy. I wish I could be as carrying wild, 'cause I got a cat class and I got cat style. I looking for a flight. Oh, to the moonlight on a hot summer night, singing the blues while the lady cats cry. Wild snake and you're a real gone guy. I wish I could be yours, carry a while. Cause I got cat class and I got cat style. Ooh. Very nice. Oh, I have a murder ballad. Who knew? This one I said is the first the first murder ballad I ever learned. Aww. And guess where I learned it?
Where?
Sure.
Girl Scouts. That's right. Would you like to hear it? Here we go. All right. Alice, where are you going? Upstairs to take a bath. Alice, with legs like toothpicks and a neck like a giraffe. La 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 la. Alice got in the bathtub. Alice pulled out the plug. Oh my gracious, oh my soul, there goes Alice down the hole. Alice, where are you going? Blub, blub, blub. Murder ballads are everywhere. Everywhere. So this next one is called by Mississippi John Hurt, was written in 1928. It's called Lewis Collins. And it's going to have a little segue here into the afterlife and angels and all that. So I'm going to lay out this. It's going to be a far-reaching experience that you folks are going to have tonight. There's going to be creatures, there's devils, there's angels, there's afterlife, there's cats. There's all kinds of stuff. Miss Collins, she weep, Miss Collins, she moan, to see her son Lewis in a new graveyard, and angels laid him away. Angels laid him away, laid Lewis 6 feet under the clay, and angels laid him away. Oh, kind friends, now ain't it hard to see our poor Lewis in a new graveyard, and angels laid him away. Angels laid him away, laid Lewis 6 feet under the clay, and angels laid him away. When they heard that Lewis was dead, all the women folk, they dressed up in red, and angels laid him away. Angels laid him away, laid Lewis 6 feet under the clay, and angels laid him away. Bob shot 1 and Lewis shot 2, shot 4, Lewis shot him through and through, and angels laid him away. Angels laid him away, laid Lewis 6 feet under the clay, and angels laid him away. Angels laid him away, laid Lewis 6 feet under the clay, and angels laid him away. Yeah. So how many of you have never heard that song before? Oh, that's good. That's good. So you learn something new every day. So this next one is called Coal Tattoo. And it's actually about a fellow who gets a mark from coal dust. And, if you get a scratch and you're working in the mine and coal dust gets into it, you know, it's a part, like, it's kind of like getting ink poisoning almost. But you get the coal dust into your veins and everything. And a lot of these folks that got these coal tattoos from working in the mines actually ended up having black lung disease as well. So, but it's a really, and it's got angels in it. Of course it does. So. And we're gonna try this tuning again. Sorry guys, I'm really hot and sweaty up here. Sometimes you see here, I'm hot. You go, yeah, you are. Even if I'm not, just say it anyway. So I'm hot. Thank you. As I tell my buddy Tom over here, you can be trained. I love Tom over here. He's such a good sport. I play with him all the time at the Renaissance Fair, and he's a very good sport, and I appreciate that. But I'm like, so I said to him one day, what the heck did I'm vamping here because I'm tuning, so I'm picking on Tom because he's a good standby. So I said something about, oh, I don't really feel too pretty today. And so, as all you men know, that's your cue for a friend, for a girlfriend, for whatever, your mother, whatever, to say, oh no, you look nice. Tom said, well, maybe tomorrow. No. All right, it may not have been exactly, it was similar. Similar, yeah. I'm like, no. All right, okay, so now I'm like, I don't feel really pretty today. Oh, you look good. You look good, thank you. There we go, that's better. Well, traveling down that cold town road, listen to my rubber tires whine. It's goodbye to Buckeye and White Sycamore. I'm leaving you all behind. Well, I've been a coal man all my life, been laying down track in a mine. Got a back like an ironwood bent by the wind, blood veins blue as a coal, blood veins blue as a coal. Well, somebody said that's a strange tattoo you have on the side of your head. I said that's a blue mark left by the coal, a little more and I'd be dead. But I love the rumble and I love the dark, I love the cool of the sleigh. Now I'm going down the new road looking for a job. This traveling nook in my head, this traveling nook in my head. Well, I stood for the union and I walked in the line and I fought against the company. I spent for the UMW of A. Now who's gonna stand for me? 'Cause I got no job and I got no pay, I just got a worried soul. And the strange tattoo on the side of my head, left by the number 9 coal, left by the number 9 coal. Well, someday when I'm dead and gone to heaven in the land of my dreams, I ain't gonna worry about losing my job to bad times and big machines. I ain't gonna pay my money away on dues and hospital plans. Gonna pick coal where the blue heavens roll and sing with the angel band, and sing with the angel band. So, there's like, I do that song, and then it's kind of like my own personal little rule that I have to do Angel Band right after that, because they ended with the name Angel Band, so it seems like a nice segue. By Stanley Brothers. Our latest sun is fading fast. My time is nearly done. My longest trials now are past. My triumph has begun. Oh, come, angel band, come and around me span. Oh, bear me away on my soul and wings to my immortal home. Oh, bear me away on my snow white wings to my immortal home. I've almost gained my heavenly home. My spirit loudly sings. Behold, before me now they come. I hear the sound of wings. Oh, come, angel band, come and around me stand. Oh, bear me away on your snow white wings to my immortal home. Oh, bear me away on your snow white wings to my immortal home. All right, so the next one, well, we go from heaven, where we got to go next? Which is why I'm going to put on this kazoo. No, it's not so bad. Yeah, well, I was watching Neil Young, and I love Neil Young and everything. So he was talking one time on one of these videos a long time ago, and he was putting on this and having a good time with it. And I thought, I can't play harmonica, but I can play kazoo. That's right. So this is what we're going to do. This one's called In Hell I'll Be Good Company. Dead love couldn't go no further. Proud of and disgusted by her. Push on a little bruised and battered. Oh, baby, ain't going home with you. My life's a little colder. Dead wife is what I told her. Brass knife singing to my shoulder. Oh, baby, I don't know what I'm gonna do. See my redhead mess bed, tear shed, creep in the squeeze. Stage smells, towels, hells, bells, misspells, got me on my knees. It didn't hurt, flirt, blood spurt, stuff, sure hang me on a tree. After a countdown, 3 rounds of hell, I'm a good company. Dead love couldn't go no further. Proud of and disgusted by her. Push on the man and bruised and battered. Oh, baby, ain't going home with you. My life's a little colder. Dead wife is what I told her. Brass knife singing to my shoulder. Oh, baby, ain't going home with you. I see my redhead mess bed, tear shed, clean in the squeeze. The stage smells, towels, hells, bells, misspells, got me on my knees. It didn't hurt, blur, blood squirts, was really pretty interesting, and it's kind of a read between the lines on that one, but the 3 rounds, evidently, you know, that mess bed, tear shed, redhead, that kind of, well, you know, I think somebody cheated on somebody. Yeah, pretty sure about that. And then 3 rounds and 3 rounds, him and her, and then 1 for himself, I think. And then I'll be in good company, so boom, boom, boom. So this next song is probably going to be the roughish one for the evening. And it's actually a commentary a little bit about, this is a very, very old song. This is actually a child ballad. And Michael, you know a lot about child ballads and all that, but this is a song, it's called Cruel Mother. And it's more than the story of infanticide. It's more than that. It's actually the story of socioeconomics. Because when we don't have the strata economic thing that we used to, we can marry who we want to now, really. But in the past, you had to marry people of your own station, as it were, whether or not you fell in love with them or not. And then if you were prevented from being with the one you loved, then you snuck around and you found some way to be together. And this is where, I think it's good for us all us women shall be in charge of our own bodies is a good thing. So, because they had to hide pregnancies one way or the other, and that's what this one is about. So, the lee side is the protected side. So while you might be protected in your socioeconomic strata, you're also very lonely. So in the greenwood side, the greenwood is like that wild part. So here we go. Was a lady came from York, all the lee and lonely, fell in love with her father's clerk down by the greenwood side. She loved him up, she loved him down, all the lee and lonely, loved him till he filled her arms down by the greenwood side. She bent her back against an oak, all the lee and lonely, first it bent and then it broke down by the greenwood side. She bent her back against a thorn, all the lee and lonely, there she had to find babes born down by the greenwood side. She took out her reaping knife, all the lee and lonely, there she took those fine babes' lives down by the greenwood side. She rubbed the blade against her shoe, all the lee and lonely, the more she rubbed the redder it grew down by the greenwood side. She went back to her father's hall, all the lee and lonely, saw 2 babes playing with a ball down by the greenwood side. Oh, babes, oh, babes, if you were mine, all the lee and lonely, I'd dress you up in scarlet fine down by the greenwood side. Oh, mother, if we were yours, all the lee and lonely, scarlet was our own heart's blood down by the greenwood side. Oh, babes, it's heaven for you, all the lee and lonely. Oh, mother, it's hell for you, down by the greenwood side. Down by the greenwood side. Down by the greenwood side. there's no babies actually harmed in the singing. That's right. So I let you know on that one. All right, so where do we go from there? Well, we go do another murder ballad. That's what we're going to do tonight. This is an old English one. See, there's lots of them. They go all through history. This one, though, has a plot twist. Yeah, you're not expecting that, but you are now. I've always thought this is really amazing to me. And this is physics, and I think I've told this before. But you know, here you are, you've got a guitar, and you're strumming on it, which means that you're like pulling on the strings, right? Basically. And you would think that it would go flat, which means unwinding more so than going sharp, but it goes sharp, which is very interesting. And the reason why it goes sharp is because your body heats up, and then the wood heats up, and then the wood swells, and that's that. This one's also called marrow bones. 'Twas in the town of Kell, so a lovely woman did dwell. She loved her husband dearly, but another man twice as well. Huggly-die, shuggly, huggly, 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 hi. That part's for you. I should have told you that. Huggly-die, shuggly, huggly, 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 hi. It's kind of like Celtic scat. She went unto the druggist, some medicine for to buy, for she resolved within her own mind her husband he should die. Huggly-die, shuggly, huggly, 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 hi. She cut up the marrow bone, she cut it very small. Before he'd eaten the half of it, he couldn't see nothing at all. Huggly-die, shuggly, huggly, 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 hi. I'm tired of me life, he cried, I'm tired of me life. I think I'll go and drown myself, and that would end me strife. Huggly-die, shuggly, huggly, 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 hi. Well, down the street together they went, she whistled as she sang. My husband's going to drown himself, I'll help to push him in. Huggly-die, shuggly, huggly, 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 hi. Well, down the street together they went, they came to the water's brim. Oh, you go back and take a run and help to push me in. Huggly-die, shuggly, huggly, 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 hi. Well, she went back, she started to run for to push him in, but the cunning old bugger he jumped aside and she went thundering in. Huggly-die, shuggly, huggly, 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 hi. Well, she swam up and she swam down, she came to the water's brim, but the cunning old bugger he took a long pole and pushed her further in. Huggly-die, shuggly, huggly, 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 hi. Well, tack you that, you wicked old Jane, you thought that I were blind, but I'll go whistling home again and another wife I'll find. Huggly-die, shuggly, huggly, 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 hi. Huggly-die, shuggly, huggly, 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 hi. Huggly-die, shuggly, huggly, 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 hi. The true Merlyn. This is a song about being careful for what you wish for, because you just might get it. And then where would you be? As we went out a-hunting one morning in the spring, both hounds and horses running well made the hills and the valleys ring. But to our great misfortune, no fox there could be found. The huntsman cursed and swore, but still the fox moved over the ground. Then up spoke Master Huntsman, the master of the chase. If only the devil himself come by, we'd run him such a race. Then up there sprang like lightning a fox from out of his hole. His fur was the color of the starless night, and his eyes like burning coal. And they chased him over the valley, And they chased him over the fields, they chased him down to the river bank, but never would he yield. And he's jumped into the water, and he swum to the other side, and his laughed so loud that the greenwood shook, and it turned on the huntsman and he cried, "Ride on, my gallant huntsman, when must I come again? For you shall never want for a fox to chase all over the glen. And when your need is greatest, just call me by my name, and I shall come and you shall have the best of sporting again." Then the men looked up in wonder, and the hounds had turned to hide, and the fox he changed to the devil himself, where he stood on the other side. "Ride on, my gallant huntsman, when must I come again? For you shall never want for a fox to chase all over the glen. And when your need is greatest, just call me by my name, and I shall come and you shall have the best of sporting again." Then the men, the hounds, the horses went flying back to town, and hard on their heels was a little black fox, laughing as it ran. "Ride on, my gallant huntsman, when must I come again? For you shall never want for a fox to chase all over the glen. And when your need is greatest, just call me by my name, and I shall come and you shall have the best of sporting again. Ride on, my gallant huntsman, when must I come again? For you shall never want for a fox to chase all over the glen." Thank you. Wow, that's something, isn't it? So I have another, let's see what several more hats here. Let's see, how about another murder ballad? Let's see, put a little sip. You guys having fun so far? Mm-hmm. Good, I'm glad to hear that. Well, I'm doing this song because it's a favorite for everybody's, and I get to wear a different hat. And such a hat. Such a hat. Yes. I think so. I think so. This is actually a ghost song. But this is a ghost song, not like, ooh, but like from the ghost perspective. And because, well, actually my good buddy Dan is here and he's in the back, and we went out the other day and we did this song in a cemetery, in a graveyard, and put it on YouTube. And I didn't used to go to graveyards or cemeteries. I've had a couple of some weird experiences. I'm very empathic, so I very much feel and get messages and all that kind of thing. And I talked to my friend who is a psychic, and I said, I can't go to a cemetery. I haven't even been to see my mom and dad's graves because it's too much going on. And she said, "Oh, honey, you got to learn to put your no vacancy sign out." Like, okay. So in the meantime, I've learned how to shield, and that's good. But it was really funny. So when we went to this olden cemetery beginning of the week, it was very chilly. It was about 50 degrees. And we asked them, as in the ones who were already there, if we could do this, and they'd say no. So we were trying to be very respectful and everything. But while I was singing this song, I had somebody tickle my back, like, hello, hello, hello. But it was just like a little tickle. I did go with my friend Ditchy one time to the old Lions jail, which is a haunted jail. And I was going to be playing there with Harry, so I thought I'd take a tour through it. And there was a execution there, and it was definitely, I mean, it is a haunted jail. So I had some trepidation going through this a few years ago, and so Ditchy was up ahead of me, and I was up on the 3rd floor, and I'm walking through, and I'm looking at all the things, and I felt somebody poke me in my back, like, boop, like that. And you know, somebody pokes you in the back, you know what it feels like. And I was like, la la la, la la la. And I didn't say anything about it, I'm like, oh, look at this over here, look at that. I didn't even, like, acknowledge it. Because I got outside and I went, hey, did you poke me? She's like, no. And I'm like, I didn't think so. Yeah. So this one wasn't really like a mean poke. This one was more like a, hello, I'm glad you're here. You haven't had any company in a really long time. Anyway. And feel free to sing along too. 10 years ago, on a cold, dark night, there was somebody killed beneath the town hall light. But the few that were there, well, they all did agree that the man that ran looked a lot like me. Well, the judge said, son, what's your alibi? If you were somewhere else, well, you won't have to die. But I spoke not a word, though it meant my life, for I'd been in the arms of my best friend's wife. For she walks these hills in a long black veil. She visits my grave when the night winds wail. Nobody knows the Lord, nobody sees, nobody knows but me. Well, the scaffold was high and eternity near. She stands in the crowd, but she sheds not a tear. But sometimes at night, when the cold wind moans in a long black veil, she cries o'er my bones. For she walks these hills in a long black veil. She visits my grave when the night winds wail. Nobody knows, Lord, nobody sees, nobody knows but me. Nobody knows, Lord, nobody sees, nobody knows but me. Wow. Well, the hats never end. I have a lot more hats, too. All right, let's try this one. This one is actually a Native American and cowboy legend in 1948. Yeah. So. An old cowboy went riding out one dark and windy day. On a ridge he rested as he went along his way. When all at once a mighty crowd of red-eyed cows he saw plowing through the ragged skies and up the clouded draw. I know you can help me out, right? Yippee-yi-yi. Their brands are still on fire and their hooves are made of steel. Their horns are black and shiny and their hot breath you could feel. A bolt of fear went through him as they rung through the sky, for he saw the riders coming on, and he heard their mournful cry. As the riders drove on by me, heard one call his name. If you want to save your soul from hell, riding on the range, then come on, change your ways today, oh, well, as you will ride, trying to catch a devil's herd across these endless skies. Who's going to clean it up? Me. All right, so do we have any LOTR fans in here? Lord of the Rings, LOTR. Any fans in here? All right, well, there's some scary orcs in there. Terrible scary. And they make me feel like drinking. Because they're pretty scary. I mean, my little daughter, Shauna, well, she's not so little anymore. She's 32 and plus she's wide. she's as wide as she is tall pretty much, and that's okay. I love her big. But anyway, when the orcs come on, she loves them. I'll say, Shauna, is that your boyfriend? I'll say, no. No, okay. So anyway, this is my friends, the Harper and the Minstrel have made this song, so I thought, the chorus goes like this. Pour me another pint, pour me another pint, pour me another pint of ale. In the morning my orders are head straight to Mordor. Pour me another pint of ale, my friend. Pour me another pint of ale. Wanna try it? Ready? Pour me another pint, pour me another pint, pour me another pint of ale. In the morning my orders are head straight to Mordor. Pour me another pint of ale, my friend. Pour me another pint of ale. Well, we've got this ring, and here's the thing, we just can't give it away. Well, the elves wouldn't take it, the dwarf couldn't break it. No one's seen Gandalf the Grey all day. No one's seen Gandalf the Grey. So pour me another pint, pour me another pint, pour me another pint of ale. In the morning my orders are head straight to Mordor. So pour me another pint of ale, my friend. Pour me another pint of ale. Well, the ring wraiths are near, so finish your beer and get your arse right out the door. That Strider will lead, but he's smoking pipe weed. Bartender, pour us one more, one more. Bartender, pour us one more. So pour me another pint, pour me another pint, pour me another pint of ale. In the morning my orders are head straight to Mordor. Pour me another pint of ale, my friend. Pour me another pint of ale. Well, we heard this great sound, and it shook the ground. The ring wraiths are outside the door. Let's leave this room, we'll head to Mount Doom. We'll stop at a pub in Mordor. Mordor? We'll stop at a pub in Mordor. So pour me another pint, pour me another pint, pour me another pint of ale. Still singing? My friend, pour me another pint of ale. Just testing you. Try it again. Pour me another pint, pour me another pint, pour me another pint of ale. In the morning my orders are head straight to Mordor, so pour me another pint of ale. My friend, pour me another pint of ale. Did that because the last chorus is a little bit different. Well, we heard this great sound and it shook the ground. The walls of Mordor did fall. Now the humans and the wizards, the elves and the dwarves, they're buying pints for us all. Us all, they're buying pints for us all. So pour me another pint, pour me another pint, pour me another pint of ale. Now we can retire and get drunk in the Shire. Pour me another pint of ale. My friend, pour me another pint of ale. So pour me another pint, pour me another pint, pour me another pint of ale. Now we can retire and get drunk in the Shire. Pour me another pint of ale, my friends. Pour me another pint of ale.
All right.
All right, so I've saved the last one, the best one, last hat, because it's got something else with it too. Yes. I have a beard. I have a beard. Yes, I do. Okay. So I said, I've been doing some of these videos. They're lots of fun. And I said to one of my friends, Elizabeth, I said, yeah, you never know what I'm going to do, you know. Hey, I could put on a beard or something. She goes, yeah, that part creeps me out. Oh, well. But it's worth it, don't you think? Look at that. What do you do with a drunken hobbit? What do you do with a drunken hobbit? What do you do with a drunken hobbit? Early in the morning, way hey and up he rises, way hey and up he rises, way hey and up he rises early in the morning. What are we gonna do with him? Shave his feet with a rusty razor, shave his feet with a rusty razor, shave his feet with a rusty razor early in the morning. Way hey and up he rises, way hey and up he rises, way hey and up he rises early in the morning. Send him on a date with Gollum, send him on a date with Gollum, send him on a date with Gollum early in the morning. Way hey and up he rises, way hey and up he rises, way hey and up he rises early in the morning. Buy him a pint to the prancing pony, buy him a pint to the prancing pony, buy him a pint to the prancing pony early in the morning. Way hey and up he rises, way hey and up he rises, way hey and up he rises early in the morning. Give him to a band of orcs, give him to a band of orcs, give him to a band of orcs early in the morning. Way hey and up he rises, way hey and up he rises, way hey and up he rises early in the morning. That's what you do with a drunken hobbit, that's what you do with a drunken hobbit, that's what you do with a drunken hobbit early in the morning. Way hey, way hey, way hey, up she rises early in the morning. Guys, I know why you don't like to wear those in the winter, the summer. It's really hot. It's very hot. So I have a couple more songs for you, but I think I'm just going to do 2 more songs. And thank you guys for listening. I hope you've been having a great time. I've been having a wonderful time. It's been silly. You know, someone told me a long, long time ago when I first started performing He said, you know, Merlyn, you don't have to be the best singer. You don't have to be the best guitarist. All you have to be is entertaining. So I hope that I've been entertaining for you folks today, at least. All right. So I have to do my favorite bad joke for Halloween. Do you know what a vampire's favorite fast food is? A guy with high blood pressure. So, you know, who knows what the afterlife is going to bring us? You know, after seeing death with my own eyes, and you know, who's Luna Lovegood and Harry Potter? They both see, what do they call, pestrels? I think
Thestrals.
What are they?
Thestrals.
They're a beast that only people that have seen death can see. Once you see that, then everything looks different to you. Absolutely. So who's to say, you know, what the afterlife is like? Some people say it's nirvana, some say other, you know, Summerland, some say it's heaven, some say it's, you know, Fiddler's Green, you know, Valhalla, who knows? But this is by Iris Dement, and what I like about her is that she said, well, it's good to keep the counsel of, you know, preachers and theologians. Sometimes the best counsel you can keep is your own. Everybody's wondering what and where we all come from. Everybody's worried about where we're gonna go when the whole thing's done. No one knows for certain, so it's all the same to me. Think I'll just let the mystery be. Some say once you're gone forever, and some say you're gonna come back. Some say the rest are in the arms of the Savior if in sinful ways they lack. Some say they're coming back in a garden, bunch of carrots and little sweet peas. Think I'll just let the mystery be. Everybody's wondering what and where we all come from. Everybody's worried about where we're gonna go when the whole thing's done. But no one knows for certain, so it's all the same to me. Think I'll just let the mystery be. Some say the bath are a place called glory, and I ain't saying it ain't a fact. But I've heard that I'm on the road to purgatory, and I don't like the sound of that. I believe in love, and I live my life accordingly. Think I'll just let the mystery be. Everybody's wondering what and where we all come from. Everybody's worried about where we're gonna go when the whole thing's done. No one knows for certain, so it's all the same to me. Think I'll just let the mystery be. Think I'll just let the mystery be. Thank you. So I have this one last song, which is a lot of fun. And this is Bobby Pickett. Was impersonating Boris Karloff at one of his gigs back in the 50s, early 60s. And it was on a lark. And everybody liked it so much that he ended up doing again on a different, and so this is the song of the Monster Mash. So, but what I'm going to be doing is I'm doing an impersonation of Bobby Pickett impersonating Boris Karloff. You got that? Impersonation of impersonation. So, I mean, you know, if you don't mind. And I thank you guys. It's an honor to play for you tonight. I'm really happy to do this tonight. And I have some CDs and books and wands over there, as I said, and you're welcome to look at those or talk to me afterwards. Thank you so much for coming out tonight, and hope this made your Halloween season a little bit more fun. Okay, here we go. I was walking in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld on either side the monster with the slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise, he took the lash He did the monster mash, the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash, he played the mash. It caught on in a flash, he did the mash. He did the monster mash in my laboratory, and the castle leads to the master bedroom where the vampires feast. The ghouls all came from their humble abode to catch a jolt from my electrode. They played the mash. They played the monster mash, the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash, they played the mash. They caught on in a flash, they played the mash. They played the monster mash. The zombies were having fun. The party had just begun. Guests included Wolfman, Dracula, and his son. The scene was rocking, all while digging the sound. He got unchained back by his baying hound. The coffin bangers were about to arrive with their vocal group, the Crypt Kicker 5. They played the mash. They played the monster mash, the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash, they played the mash. They caught on in a flash, they played the mash. They played the monster mash. Out from his coffin Drac's voice did ring. Seems he was troubled by just one thing. Opened the lid, shook his fist and said, "Whatever happened to my Transylvania twist?" It's now the mash. It's now the monster mash, the monster mash. And it's a graveyard smash, it is the mash. You'll catch on in a flash, it is the mash. It is the monster mash. Now everything's cool, Drac's a part of the plan. And my monster mash is the hit of the land. For you, the living, the smash was meant to. When you get to my door, tell them Boris sent you. And they can mash. And you can monster mash, the monster mash. And do a graveyard smash and play the mash. You'll catch on in a flash and play the mash. And play the monster mash. Ready?
I saw her. Make sure that the costume was